Main thing I want you to focus on is just getting comfortable. I want you to feel like you're in a wide athletic stance, a little bit wider. And let's get those toes pointed out just a little bit more. Okay? Let's feel like we've got some squat, right? Bending at the knees. Feel like we can get our hands as low as possible. And then this is all I'm thinking about here. Let's hinge that club up, nice and vertical. And then all we're focusing on is making sure we're making a descending blow and that our weight is staying forward. We're never ever trying to help the ball in the air, letting the loft of the club do the work. Whatever angle we set down there, we're going to try and return that. And all I want you to work on is rhythm. Right?
Yeah.
We're just moving sand with that same rhythm. All you're working is on that rhythm of swing, hitting down into the sand.
This way?
Mm-hmm.
This way, not this way.
Yeah. Remember that hinge up we were working on? Yeah. Perfect. That hinge up. Same thing we were working on with the full swing. Good. Okay, our next drill is going to be working on kind of maintaining the connection, keeping those arms working together through the shot. A lot of us have a tendency to have a little bit of that chicken wing holding on to that club so it doesn't release too much through the shot. As a result, oftentimes that left arm comes right out. So what I want to work on here is really working on keeping this triangle together, working together through the shot, and having the rotation of your body being what releases the club. We're going to let the rotation of our body release that club through the shot and really work on keeping those arms together in one piece. So give me a couple of swings. Give me. Okay, so the next issue I want to work on is the length of the backswing. We have an ever slight tendency to get a little bit long in the length of our backswing. So what I want to do is just some rehearsal swings, which are just going to be little slow motion backswings to work on our positions. But I want you to feel like when you get to the top, we're not going to let the club get to parallel, especially with a club like an 8-iron. There's no need for us to get all the way back there. So let's work on making a nice abbreviated backswing and feel like as we get to, let's say maybe this position here, that's as far as we go, and we're not going to let ourselves go all the way past.
Okay.
But what I really want you to do is work on feeling the slow motion and that being the top of the backswing. So let's just do a couple of rehearsals. And this is something that you can work on at home if you're able to practice in a mirror or even just in the backyard. Really good to work on kind of the length of your backswing and getting comfortable to that being the top. So nice and slow to the top, and then everything can come down together from there. Okay, so here we are. And what I want to explain to her is that this is a much more simple shot than we make it out to be. And so what I'd like her to work on is essentially just taking the club back with her arms till the club reaches basically parallel to the ground. And then from here, essentially, most people get into trouble when they start using their arms. They start trying to use hands involved, flipping the club. All I want her to do is take it back about waist high and then turn through with her body. The club just comes along for the ride. It gets dragged along with the turn of our body. And I think that helps create a lot softer shot that comes out. There's not as much effort being put into it with the arms. So let's give that a try. A little smooth backswing with just the arms and then turn through with the body. Beautiful. Go in for us one time. Great shot. As opposed to sliding onto that right leg. We never want to feel like our weight is shifting to the outside of that right foot. If anything, at the top of your backswing, feel like that weight is on the inside of that right foot, like we're loading up for power. Feel like we're rotating around that right leg as opposed to swaying into it. So give me a couple of back swings with that chair there. Nice and solid into that right side. Perfect. Give me a nice full follow through, hold that finish off. Beautiful, excellent golf swing.